Big exciting news to start your Saturday afternoon as the second stimulus check is landing in more mailboxes. Viewers are starting to finally receive the $600 stimulus check that hadn't landed in some mailboxes. Meantime, other things are heating up as that EIDL grant, that $10,000, could be landing in your inbox by invitation in the next few days. PPP is heating up as more viewers apply for PPP. You need to hit that application right away as a Purple Hawk because it's a diminishing fund. Meantime, great news about rent and utilities, only heard right now on this recording. Then other things across the board are coming. And I'll detail a preview of the video right after this, the third stimulus check, the additional stimulus check, FBUC, hazard pay, and EIDL, and other stuff coming under stimulus number 3, including the $24 of SSI and SSDI. I'm so excited for you. There's so much great news hitting across the board today. Just this afternoon, let's get ready to rock and roll. This is Afternoons LALATE. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Afternoons LALATE, and it's a Saturday afternoon on a special weekend, and I'm so excited for you. I hope you're good and safe, as 1 in 3 Los Angelinos apparently are now inflicted with COVID. So I hope where you live, you are safe and healthy. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please go to the front of this channel, subscribe, hit that alert button, like this video. And boy, there's just so much happening across the board today. So I don't want you to miss a video on going taped. I'm going to go in live, so make sure you subscribe. Also hit that like video. And if you've not become a member, then consider hitting that join link so you can become either a Calcino VIP, Purple Power, or Purple Hawk. Earlier today, I went over breaking developments that is just so exciting, but I have more of that as well in this video. In this video, I'll go over the second stimulus package, the details of the second stimulus package that are unfolding just this weekend, and that could be happening additionally tomorrow. I told you it's going to be a big weekend. What's happening on the second stimulus package change over the weekend? Only a Purple Hawk could tell you that, and I'm going to tell you it in this video. Meantime, I'll give you a preview of the video right after this third stimulus. That's Biden's stimulus. Why am I so excited for it? And what's fourth and fifth stimulus? I'll give you a preview of that as well in this video. And with that, let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news is that there's literally now 5 stimulus items that will become 5 stimulus bills. And I know that sounds hideously confusing, but I'm trying to make it very simple to you. The first stimulus package was the stimulus package of the CARES Act in March 2020. It gave a $1,200 stimulus to individuals, $1,200 to parents, but didn't, and $1,200 and a smaller check to children, but gave nothing to adult dependents. More about that in a second. The second stimulus package was the one signed in Mar-a-Lago a couple weeks ago. That gave a $600 stimulus check to individuals, double it for married couple, $600 for children, nothing for adult dependents. The third stimulus package gives a $3,200 stimulus check to adult dependents because it fixes the prior 2 bills by giving you everything you are past due and getting you all caught up, $3,200 for adult dependents, but gives $1,400 to individuals, $1,400 to children, double that as married couple. Again, that's not law yet, but that's detailed extensively in the pre-bill documents obtained by this channel. That's the third stimulus package. What's the fourth stimulus package? The fourth stimulus package is a standalone bill, which I've been telling you about since November of this channel, which will be the $2,400 SSI, SSDI, Social Security and Railroad benefits. That's $200 a month that goes on top of your existing benefits from the date at which it becomes law to December 31st, plus a 20%, up to a 20% increase in your benefits, lifetime, and a new benchmark other than COLA. Then the fifth bill will be a standalone bill for student loan debt forgiveness of $10,000. Why are there so many different bills? Because that's the way Joe Biden's writing them. The sixth and seventh bill, the sixth one will be for teachers. The seventh one will be for highways. I'll be detailing them as well in February. Those are among the many, many bills you're going to see in this channel that are all being done separately by the Biden administration. So now let's cut back to the second stimulus check and the residue of the first stimulus check. The residue of the first stimulus check is a $10,000 EIDL grant. Breathe. Viewers of the channel since March of 2020 had not seen that $10,000 EIDL grant. They had not seen the remainder of $10,000 EIDL grant. And myself and other channels like Jason, who's absolutely been a wonderful person since day one, fighting for viewers to get that $10,000 grant, give him a shout out, he's a great person, have been fighting to get you the remainder of the $10,000 grant. What's going to be happening? I'm hearing that you're going to get an email invite sometime shortly. I heard it could be by this weekend, maybe it's next week, that'll say, hey, we want to confirm your identity, bank account, routing number, all that information. Make sure you double check the numbers. And once you do, then they're going to tee you up to get the remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant under a 2020 application or your $10,000 EIDL grant you never got. Okay, that's Cash Act. That's CARES Act 1, the first stimulus package EIDL grant. If that sounds very clear, good, because I'm about to make it confusing. Why? Because there's another EIDL grant going live that's new as early as tomorrow, even perhaps as tonight. It's EIDL 2021. I have been hearing that the EIDL grants under the second stimulus package, the Trump stimulus package, will go live this weekend. They are inner city businesses or agricultural businesses. Those two items were delineated in the second stimulus law that the president signed in Mar-a-Lago a few weeks ago. First, if you're an Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, Airbnb, and have a Schedule C, anything that has a Schedule C, or anything that has a corporate tax return, you can get an EIDL grant if your business is inner city. And you can also get one if your business is agricultural farmers. Under the Trump administration, cannabis is excluded. We'll see if that's the same policy under the Biden administration. That is breaking news this weekend. The other breaking news is that PPP, which is a diminishing fund, it's first come, first serve, has been live for now 6 days. I told you a week ago today it was going live this last Monday. It went live. So if you want a PPP, which starts as a loan and converts into a 100% grant forgivable loan, is another way they say it, please go get it by reaching out to the banks. Banks do the application for PPP. Like Cabbage, Blue Vine, Funding Circle, Fundera, Cross River. For EIDL, you go to sba.gov. The same documentation you need to have ready for both. You can get both, but the EIDL is reduced from the PPP. So get those right away because those are diminishing funds. All right, next, the great news is the second stimulus check. As we continue on second stimulus check, later in this video, I'll have a preview of what's in third stimulus. The second stimulus check, the $600 could be landing in your bank account this weekend. I'm now seeing more viewers get it suddenly. It is delayed. It is hideously delayed. Viewers were tracking it with me and said it was not sent out at least till the 8th of January. 50% of the viewers have not gotten that second stimulus check of $600 for individuals, $600 for children, a married couple, $1,200, nothing for adult dependents. But watch the mail because it could be coming in the mail in two possible envelopes. One, a beige envelope that has a check, paper check in it, or two, a white envelope that has a debit card in it from Meta Bank. Debit cards can be taken to your local bank and they withdraw all the funds automatically for you for free and give you cash. So this is even for people who are expecting direct electronic deposit. You may be getting something in the mail instead. All right, FPUC under the second stimulus. Great progress with that as more viewers are getting FPUC. You need to make sure your claim goes from inactive to active and certified for benefits. $300 a week. Now, let me explain FPUC because in the context of Biden stimulus, and this goes over my checklist, which I went over viewers today, members of, you can make a checklist as well. I've been telling you for a few weeks, get a piece of paper and take notes when I go over these videos because there's so much, I even can't keep track of what's in second stimulus, what's in third stimulus. So far in second stimulus, you've heard me talk today about EIDL, PPP, and the check. Okay, let's go to the next one, FPUC. FPUC under second stimulus is $300 a week. It's $300 a week on FPUC from now forward to March 2020. FPUC, what is it? It's an unemployment boost. It goes on top of your existing unemployment of UI or PUA. What's UI? It's for W-2 unemployment. What's PUA? It's for independent contractor unemployment. How do you get unemployment? Reach out to your unemployment department. So Biden third stimulus, you're learning from this channel since yesterday when I delivered to you the breaking developments. I have a copy of the pre-bill from Biden. It specifically says, I have no determination about FPUC. I'm leaving it up to Congress. I have suggestions, maybe $400 a week, but that's about it. I'm not going to tell you what weeks, when, how, whore, he, ho, calcito. You make that own decision. So this is really good news. It's literally up in the air still. So what you need to understand is with FPUC now, you're at $300 a week. You're going forward to $300 a week. Biden would fix that and change the number. All right, so the next one that's really exciting is SNAP. SNAP, what is SNAP? SNAP is food. If you are about $49,000 or less, approximately 2019 earnings, you can get SNAP. You reach out to Department of Agriculture or 211, say, hi, I want to get SNAP. So how did SNAP get changed in the second stimulus package? It was increased by 15% from January to June, so 6 months. Now, this is why it's important to make notes. You're going to write on your piece of paper, second stimulus package, you're going to write SNAP. 6 months or January to June. You're going to write that down on your piece of paper I've been telling you to make notes on at home. So the next thing you want to do is under third stimulus, that on your lower on your piece of paper, you should also write SNAP because Biden is going to extend SNAP an additional 6 months. So remember, second stimulus, which is law, has a SNAP increase of 15% for 6 months. How is it physically arriving your account? This is only something you'll hear on this channel. The way it's occurring is one of 3 ways. One, it comes in your January payment already. It'll just be increased by 15% already together. Second, it's coming separate. It's coming as a separate payment, a deposit sometime in the month of January because they were late. Or 3, they're waiting to February and just fixing it starting in February and taking you to an extra month out, July. All right, next. The second stimulus package also has an eviction moratorium. I forget to mention this on a regular basis, so this is why I need to know, and you need to know as well. The reason why I'm starting with this is the following. I'm seeing some people who got rent from the volunteers of this channel, pinned comment to this video, and they got the private organizations gave them rent. They gave it to the landlord. The landlord says, I don't want the rent. I want to evict you. Okay, at that point, you hear those words, you know what you do. You go immediately to the Center for Disease Control's website, the CDC, and get the eviction moratorium. You print it out and you give it to your landlord and say, here. You don't want to take my rent, there's an eviction moratorium in place. Then you also reach back out to the volunteers and say, hey, thank you for helping me get rent for these organizations. The landlord doesn't want to take the rent because clearly he or she just wants to evict me. So can you get the organization to give me the rent directly? Now, why am I mentioning this? Because of my notes. On the third stimulus package, Biden's stimulus, he's actually going to have a provision like that. That if you give the money to the landlord, they don't want to take it, we'll give the money directly to you. The federal government will give the money directly to you so that you got the cash in your hand and then you just give it to the landlord. They sense this problem coming a mile away. So there you go. Under the second stimulus package, there is rent. There is rent and free utilities. Now, this is why it's important to take notes. Under the second stimulus package, there's free rent and free utilities. But it's only for low-income families, about $49,000 or less 2019. Under Biden's stimulus, there's also rent, but it's also broader, includes the middle class. So when is that second stimulus rent landing in the state and local? It hasn't landed there. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, says, I haven't gotten it. Where is it? I need to see it. But expect it to potentially roll out in the next 14 days. We're seeing a lot of progress. And I got to tell you, when Biden comes in and he sees that stuff has not been sent out yet from the second stimulus, he's going to fix it. He has a lot of fixing to do. Ensuring rent goes out is among one of them. And there you go. Childcare, free childcare, and free internet under the second stimulus package. Missing. Where is it? It's missing. It's just, you know, what do I send out? The Nat Geo Explorers, you know, Dora the Explorer. Can you find it for us? Where is it? I'm hunting for it. I'm hunting, yes, as Daffy, as or Elmer Fudd would say, I'm hunting internet. I'm hunting internet. That sounds like an emoji. I'm hunting internet. Where is it? So I will be on the lookout for it for you as well. Now a preview of what's coming up on the video right after this and that fifth and sixth stimulus. Sound confusing? Yeah, it is. So what's going on is in October, November, December of last year, I told you that SSI, SSDI, Social Security Railroad Benefits is a system that needs to be fixed and that Biden wants to fix it. He also wants to fix the highways, and he also wants to fix the schools. That has nothing to do with stimulus. It's fix-it bills. He wants to do bills to fix things. And people just sort of thought that a stimulus check of $2,400 was going to be sent out in the second stimulus package. No, because that's not Biden's stimulus. Then they thought it was going to be in the third stimulus package. When I said for months it was not. It was going to be a separate bill. My error was not reminding you that, hey, I've been telling you for a while, but I did not tell it to you again in the last few weeks or last few days. It's a standalone bill. Like the teachers in the schools, it's a standalone bill. Like the highways, it's a standalone bill. So when is that going to happen, that $2,400 of SSI and SSI, that Social Security Railroad Benefits, that 20% increase, standalone bill? How would it work? 20% on top of your existing benefits until the bill, when the bill becomes law until December of 2021. Nothing you have to do automatically appears in the mail. Then a lifetime increase to your benefits up to about 20%, and a new benchmark based upon a different item other than COLA. The new benchmark would allow you to have higher benefits during your annual year. Your benefits are reassessed at every December approximately. So this would when December rolls around this end of this year, you would have assessed benefits. One viewer asked me a very good question: which would come first and how it would come? Basically, $200 would start showing up on your monthly benefits, and then the lifetime increase would be based upon, you know, before that $200 would show up. And then after every year, they would assess your benefits, as they are currently doing, based upon the new benchmark. Then student loan debt repayment, student loan debt forgiveness, that $10,000, that's also a standalone bill. That would be bill number 6, followed by bill number 7, which is the teachers, bill number 8, which is the highways. A lot of bills. It's only a bill on Capitol Hill. Join me next on the continuation of Afternoons LA when I go over the bottom of the page, the third stimulus package, the $3,200, the $1,400, the $10,000 EIDL grant coming back. All this deliciousness, $12 ice cream emoji time. If you've not subscribed, subscribe and go to the Funnest channel and hit that subscribe button. Hit the alert so you get alert when I next go live, which is after this video. And like this video. Meantime, if you're not joined, consider joining by clicking the join link under this video and also in the descriptions. I know that on Apple devices there has been some issues that they don't see the join link, but open the description or the pinned comment to this video, it appears there as well. Stay informed, stay focused, and I'll see you in just a few minutes on third stimulus check and third stimulus package.